Good afternoon, everybody. We're just on here at Bromsgrove Indoor Bowling Club, where this afternoon we have the club championships, and you'll be watching the men's singles final, which currently two players, John Cracknell, who's just bowling in the middle of their trial ends. Oh, okay. Promises to be a good final. If it's anything like the pairs final, which you may have watched this morning, you'll certainly enjoy it. Two really good players, two good singles players this afternoon in this championship. I'm expecting a really good final. Brian Leeds this morning played and skipped the winning men's triples, and John Cracknell won the club 2 wood singles this morning. Just like to introduce, my name's Graham Arnold, and I'm going to be joined this afternoon by Jill Cliff, former national singles champion. So I'm in esteemed company. Afternoon, Jill.
Good afternoon, Graham.
I'm expecting a good game this afternoon.
I'm expecting a spectacular game this afternoon.
And congratulations to your good self this morning. Jill skipped the winning ladies fours this morning. So.
Tough game.
Yeah, it was a tough game. Very tight, I understand.
Quite a few people in here this afternoon,
Yeah,
which
it's
is
great.
Lovely to see.
It's brilliant to see. Must have 30 people in here this afternoon, which is great. Support the club.
They've been fighting for seats, actually.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, we could have sold seats this afternoon. Really good. These two players have all the shots in their armour, so...
Absolutely. Hopefully we'll also keep a check on what's going on the other
Yeah,
racks.
elsewhere. Yeah, we will do. Some people asked for that this morning, and...
Got novice singles.
Yes, we've got novice
Singles on 5.
Yeah.
Ladies pairs on 4. And the men's pairs on 2.
And away we go. Almost a full length jack to start us off with. And Brian's to lead off. This rink actually proved tricky this morning for the pairs. There was a tendency for Brian, for the players to do exactly what Brian did, find the weight, but the line. John starts off very well. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Great start, John.
Oh, yeah. You'll be pleased with that as a start.
Bob, I'm all right, mate. I'm under pressure. I'm under pressure. I'm always under pressure.
Welcome, viewers, to this streaming. Yeah. Good second bowl.
You can't do it, but you ain't getting there in the right place.
I was thinking next time I'm playing against him,
You need a new ball. Fantastic.
John White again, Jill. Looks a decent line. Maybe a little bit short. John playing with his aero bowls that do bend a great deal in the
Brian's playing with his tigers.
no, John's got his arrows. Oh, unlucky there. Back toucher. Last wood shot. Understand. Excellent third bowl for Brian.
Helen set this up very nicely again. for
Yeah,
us, hasn't she?
absolutely. And we've got the side cameras as well. This morning we had a couple of incidents when the jack went into the ditch, and we wasn't able to show the viewers. So I'm hoping with the side cameras set up this afternoon we can improve on our
Good
streaming.
place there. Takes a few ends to settle into this sort of game.
Yeah, we'll get John out of the way of the camera. We'll be okay. Good thinking, John. Must be a family trait because we had his mum standing in the way of the camera last night. Brian's forehand. May just duck under.
Yeah.
Pretty decent weight, but well, if the first end's anything to go for Jill, we're in for a good game.
It's good to get on the scoreboard,
Yeah.
even if it's just one
Yeah.
shot.
It's a decent line. Decent line. What a favourite. Oh,
Great weight.
yeah, it was. Just tackled. First blood to John Cracknell. Good line by John here on the backhand coming down. John will certainly, an excellent start.
Such a, what a lovely start.
think John enjoys the 2 backhands on his strength 3. They seem to suit his bowls really, really well. Decent line by Brian, just a little bit short. Just to inform viewers, this is a game of 21 shots up. First one to 21. Good second bowl by John.
Just behind. That's a
just behind.
good start.
It's about 2.5 feet to a yard behind. Just looking across. Brian coming down very, very well. Good adjustment here by Brian. He obviously tries to change his hands and match Brian's on the forehand. Coming well. Yeah, good
Well
bowl
bowled,
that.
John.
Yeah. Good bowl, John. 2 shots. Interesting whether Brian has a little run at this. No, it's just on a straw. Hasn't got through this. I'll be disappointed with that, Jill.
Yes, he needed to be there.
Be interested to see what John does. I think he may stay his forehand here. Try and draw around the front short bowl. Oh, he's well out. Coming well. Coming very,
Coming
very
around
well.
nicely.
Yeah. Oh, just a little bit too much weight.
Not quite what he wanted, but
No,
it's
but
behind.
grand
It's good.
effort. I thought he was well out there, but he's ended up tight.
The ladies' pairs and the men's pairs are just waiting for their trial ends to finish before they start.
He's tight. He's short, decent line. I think we'll find two shots to John. In an early lead, 3-0. John with a mat up about a yard, a metre and a half over the tee. Cast it a little bit shorter than the last. Not surprisingly, John playing on his backhand.
Have a good start. I find distances quite difficult to.
There is, they do look different
They do.
on screen. I find I'm out, especially trying to judge who's shot. Unless it's clear and obvious, I try not to comment, but John out well again.
They've both got very smooth actions.
Yeah,
They're delivering, haven't they?
Yeah, very good bowlers.
Which makes it more consistent.
John certainly dropped in for a shot. Yeah. Brian just waiting for it to bend, just overweight. John certainly settled the best of the two at the moment. I'm sure Brian will pick this up. It's an interesting shot from John. Probably certainly he's viewing this head differently. Just covering this back bowl. Not a bad bowl. I think he'd probably been preferred to be in front of the bowl, but nevertheless, it's not a bad bowl. But leaving the back band drawer open, still open to just buffered a bit, but just to tell you the bowl's going.
Trying here.
Could well be shot.
Last wood was shot.
Last was shot, Brian. That's what surprised me about John's third bowl. I thought he'd have bowled the backhand and try and get a better shot. Left it open a little bit, Jill. Decent out again.
Coming in well.
Coming very well.
Coming in very well.
Looks like.
Oh yes. Well bowled, John.
John holds one. Just to let. Can't see the bowl coming in because but John's held one. Again, probably goes this. We have a seam on the green, and players tend to exceed the seam. Dice talk. Here we go. Looks another decent start from John.
It's going to be a very expensive chalk game, I feel.
Yeah. A.D. Burbridge, who's marking, will certainly object to playing a fiver for more chalk if it goes on like this. feet, 2 yards short.
John's certainly settled
Yes,
on his weight.
he has. He's certainly on line and flying. As I expected, these 2 backhands, he really does enjoy the 2 backhands on rink 3 and settled. Be interesting to see what Brian does when he gets to the mat. Coming well again. A little bit short. I apologise to listeners, you may be picking up some other noise. I think we've got a committee meeting behind us. John just waiting for a bowl from the other rink to go up. John down again, looks decent line and weight. Jill.
Yeah, another good wood, John. Oh, and more chalk.
And more chalk. Di, can you ask John to stop standing in front of the camera?
I think we might have to have a bit more training on where the cameras are on the ground.
Yeah, I think so. Both players have decided they want to stand in front of the camera. Die. It's both of them. Wait till it's end. I've just dispatched them. For you viewers, I've just dispatched a messenger.
Good wood there for John, because
Yeah, I think a little bit of protection.
he won't be short. The novice singles is progressing well. Kim Acalia is 3 and Brian is 1.
Brian Lees has gone onto the draw. Looks a decent line. Looks a very decent line here. Dropping in for a shot.
Oh, well played, Brian.
Needed that.
Pressure wood.
Yeah, really did need that. John had the possibility of going 6-7-0 up. I'll be interested to see what Brian does with the mat. Trying to take it up a little while. Interested in the novice singles. Simply. That Kim actually won the ladies singles yesterday, so.
That was a very good game.
Was that?
Yeah, I was commentating.
Who did she play in the?
She played Sue.
Maybe we should have thrown her out because she wasn't a she's no longer a novice as of midnight last night, Jill, really, having won the ladies singles. But Kim's a relatively new bowler, but
Nice start from Brian.
Yeah, good start from Brian. Brian needed that.
After the game, Sue instructed her what will happen next, as she's the club singles finalist.
Oh, right, okay.
So she was quite interested in what will happen next autumn.
Really? She'll no longer be a novice, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's quite right.
Short-lived. But as a new bowler, she's progressed very, very well this season. And Brian's short, John's through. Interesting there. And John's followed. End 5 not shaping up to be the best here. Interesting, this length on rink 3 catches an awful lot of people out. I don't know what it is. It's a little bit like a Bermuda Triangle. This.
Can hang out on that
Yeah,
backhand.
this two and a half metres short of the tee, and all of a sudden it's playing havoc.
This is
It's a good bowl,
good
shot bowl.
reply.
Who is
Well
it? Shot
done.
bowl? Looks slot bowl.
The umpires have been quite busy today.
Yeah, it's Roy Clark was up and down the early part of the morning. He was so glad he got reinforcements.
Much nicer to be active than having
Yeah,
to
stand
and
around
do
and
nothing.
do nothing. Well, it looks like John's got one. Hasn't added to it. Yeah, 1-0. Had to use the side cameras this morning. We didn't have them this morning. A couple of times the ball Jack went out where we couldn't see it. John going his favoured backhand. Yeah, good start. Just gone under the head, a little bit tight. Decent first ball by Brian. More chalk. Playing havoc with Ady Burbridge's finances, this one. Excellent reply by John. That's good effort.
I think both players favour a slightly shorter length ground.
Yeah, I agree with you. John favours this the two seams that are around about 2.5-3 metres away from the either dishes, bowling seam to seam. I think Brian will favour the shorter lengths, a little bit more than John, but I don't expect to see too many long jacks. Yeah. Short. 30 yards short, or 2.5 feet short. Brian looks like he's holding 2. He's waving this one on. Feels as though he's not up. And he's right. Maybe in the count though. He may have underestimated Ev.
I think John might be up and at them.
Yeah, I think so. Let's say 3 down. Oh, he's got away with that. He's got a result out of that. Slightly outside the line, got the edge of Brian's third bowl, and when the dust has settled, he's come out of it 1 shot up. I would expect it's quite a distance away, so I expect Brian
to
draw it. And slapping his thigh in recognition of one shot.
Brian's hoping for 2.
May call an umpire. Keeps walking around there.
Yep.
Looked at one side and went by some sort of strange mating dance, walking around the head. We've got the umpire on. Voluntary umpires doing a grand job today. Just why the umpires in the novices singles.
Kim was holding 4 then, and Brian came in with his last wood and took the shot. So the score there is 5 to Kim and 2 to Brian.
It was 1. Wow. We may have our first long jack. Brian's put the mat on the tee. Yeah. We've got Margaret Kellard and Andrea Kinsella taking a 2-0 lead after 2 ends. And we have Peter Bryan and Kevin Masters 5-1 up after 2 ends. about a yard from the tee. It's,
Good start though.
really good start. So we've got a jack about 29, 30 metres away. Good start for Brian on this sort of length. To be fair, I think Brian played most of this sort of length this morning in the triples, so he might feel as though this will come more naturally to him than the shorter lengths. Looks down well again. Certainly looks a decent weight. He's slipping through.
Good wood.
Very good bowl.
Shot.
Drops in. Aidy looks relieved. There's no chalk to be put on.
Puts the pressure on John though.
Yeah, it certainly does. He don't like it, and John's actions tells me that. He's short again.
I think Brian likes this one.
Certainly is. I think we may see some aggression from John here. Forehand drive up. Yeah. Needs to get this.
Just caught his front wood.
There's Brian. Easy draw for 4. And I think we'll see John drive again. I think he's probably committed to that driving shot, irrespective of where this ball goes.
Yeah, he won't want to drop a 4, will he?
No, he won't want to drop a 4, but as I say, he's not come and looked at the head, but he's fairly committed to that driving shot, and I can't see it being any different after this bowl. Unless Brian would have put in the perfect blocker about 18 inches in front of these two birds, but that certainly doesn't look like it. I don't want to make the head any bigger, which he's done. He's made the head bigger.
Yes.
I don't think he wanted to do that.
I think I'd have died for the back.
Yeah, I think he's.
John's coming up to look, which is the best thing to do.
Yeah, which I think he probably should have done after his other two. Just to give yourself. I mean, Brian effectively has made the head another 4 or 5 inches bigger. You won't see any different here from John driving up the middle. Well, not an easy shot on that. John's surprised me. Gonna go for a draw. Be a good shot to get this in. Looks a little bit heavy.
It's hanging out.
Yeah. Strange choice of shot. Might have been better served. Drops a 4 after controlling the game. It's amazing how this game can turn round, Jill, really. As it did this morning in the pairs. Relative control. He's got it round the wrong way. We've scored Go and tell Heidi the scoreboard's round the wrong way, please. 6. Thank you. I'll just dispatch a runner. We've got a scoreboard malfunction on the green. Good bowl by Brian. Just dropped round the back of there. Now it's John's decided he wants his bowling short. Another decent bowl by Brian, just slipping through. Probably slipping through a yard. He's out a little bit wider here. Looks a better bowl.
Yeah, could be chalk.
Could be chalk.
Not quite.
Not quite. Probably second bowl. Oh yes, our marker AD has just signalled that the front one's shot.
Some water, please. Just water.
This is catching this short bowl, Jill.
Yeah, but I seem to have lost.
Yeah, it's sort of lost line and length. It's
little
changing out. It seems.
Heating could have
Yeah,
gone
yeah,
off,
yeah,
and it's just affecting them a little bit.
Yeah. John just bowled through a couple of feet. Scratching his head at the moment, trying to work out what's going on. Nothing truly close in the.
No, compared with some of the earlier
Yeah,
heads.
yeah, no, it's probably about 14, 15 inches for Brian to draw in here. It's coming well. Has he got it? It's
pull it
just not run. As you say, Jill, the heating may have dropped out here and it's just changed the pace of the green. John's got to be a little bit delicate here.
Got to be round that front wood with good weight.
Certainly trying. Certainly give this a really good
He's
go.
trying.
Oh, that's a good
yes.
bowl.
That's an excellent wood.
Yeah, very, very good bowl. And a brave bowl, to be fair. That bowl was only actually a couple of feet short. It was so easy have knocked it up, but didn't. Seven, 6 as we go into the ninth end. Oh, we've got an up.
Scoreboard's
Oh,
correct now.
yes, we've got a
Yes.
corrected
Well done.
scoreboard on the green. John shortened the mat length by 2 or 3 metres. It's dropped through a yard.
Novice singles is progressing well. Kim is 8 and Brian is 3. That's unusual for Brian to
Yeah,
drop short.
absolutely. He really does say to me that the pace of the green has changed. There is a coolness in here at the moment, where it was quite warm this morning. And for those that you played, for those that don't play the game and that may be watching this or will be watching this, it affects the pace of the green. The carpet reacts to either heat or cold, and that in turn affects the weight of the bowls as they come out of the green.
And being a solid floor, then it's more
Yes.
effective for the outside temperature.
Yeah, absolutely. We have a concrete floor under this carpet. Many greens will have a wooden floor and will not be affected so much by the heat. But concrete floor. Yes. John coming
This
well
looks
again.
good.
Yep.
Yep. Slipped in for second.
Yes. Brian will want to be up with this. Well, certainly a good green. But not enough. Just slightly over. I think he's too short bowls. Jill dictated what he was going to do. He was certainly wanting to be up, and he's probably just overcooked this bowl. John just waiting while a bowl in the opposite direction comes up. That would have put him off. I expect John to draw another here. Putting Brian under pressure. Certainly a good green for it.
Good line. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So drop him for another shot.
Yes.
Brian walking back 3 down. I think John wanted something that couldn't be rested upon.
Is Brian going to draw or play with
I
weight?
think Brian will draw here. I think he'll be intent on drawing second bowl and dropping off the back bowl. If he's close to the back bowl, I think he's probably close to the shot.
Looks purposeful.
Yes, certainly does.
Positive wood. Oh.
And positive shot.
Oh, yes.
Well bowled.
Equal scores again.
Yeah. Going into the 10th end, 7-all.
Not that the ends matter, but
No, as we said, it's the first to 21. The bowling's not been of the standard I expected, but nevertheless, it's still nip and tuck, you know. Good start by Brian. It's probably through a couple of feet. 60 centimetres. Come down well. He too has just bowled it tight and just dropped out. Decent line by Brian. Just comes back. Yeah. About one through about 2.5 feet probably. Looks like he's holding two with those two bowls. John's changed his hand.
And he doesn't like it.
Yeah, he doesn't like it at all. He's tight and light, as they say in bowls vernacular.
It's forced Brian to change as well.
Yeah, certainly in Brian's way. Brian looks tight, but a better weight. He's finished on 9. Doesn't look tight as it comes down. But a yard away. I fully expect John to draw a shot here.
It's out on a better line.
Yeah, I think he'll be glad about this size. He'll certainly come back.
Coming in well.
Yeah, I think we're looking.
Yeah.
I think we're looking at the shot, are we? No.
No.
Still short.
Could be a measure, but if it drops, it's on.
Yeah, I think so. Looks a better weight. Is it coming down?
I think it's going to hit John. No?
No, he's round it. I made three
out
shots
of
of
that.
it.
John under pressure.
Interesting that John's. Thought he might come down and have a look at that because I think he might have been best served playing the backhand down here, Jill, didn't you?
Yeah, I agree. To get
Yeah.
second wood.
Well, he even had a chance of shot, but I don't think he's got a chance of shot on the on this, and he's not up. He's not up. He probably had a better chance for shots of bowling the backhand because all he could have got was the second shot if he bowled a forehand. So I think.
Do we think that was 3?
Yeah, certainly 3, but. I think John saw the head differently in his mind. What it was. Still, he'll put that end behind him and put it right. I expect. Meadow driving is when a bowl is coming down the green very, very fast, and it will negate the bias because of the speed of the bowl. Used usually to break up the head from other bowls. That's what we call driving.
Brian's put a great first one.
Yeah, decent first bowl that's just come in. Four out of the last 5 bowls that John has been short. I think it's not a bad line, but I think you'll want to put this right really quick. Keeps opening the door to Brian, and Brian will take full advantage of these short bowls. Another decent bowl,
Another
just
good
dropping
wood,
round
yes.
his own.
Oh,
That's a good bowl.
Perfect place.
Yeah. He's again.
Weight's better.
He'll be scratching his head.
Sometimes a walk up to the head can
Yeah, it will calm
help.
things down. Calm things down, or he may even decide to bowl the other hand. I mean, yeah. I think he has decided to bowl the forehand. Just to change the mindset, this is, concentrate on something else. Unfortunately, he's done exactly the same thing. He may get, no. It's
good weight
Better weight,
again.
but he won't want to be allowing Brian to get a 4 here, 3 and a 4, 7 shots in 2 ends. Morton's down well again. Not a bad bowl.
He's
here.
found that line well.
Yeah,
hasn't he?
yeah, he's picked out
Consistent.
4 really, really good
Yes.
bowls here. Yeah, that's I think John will be forced to no. John's going to go back and stay on the forehand. He's clearly not happy at the moment on either of the hands, but looks a better green. But he's still short.
Oh, yes.
And dropped 4 shots. Like I say, 7 shots in 2 ends. He's certainly lost momentum here. Johnny won't be happy with himself.
No, he needs to regroup.
Yeah, he certainly does.
It's quite quiet in here. Some bowling clubs have music on, don't they, while the players are playing?
Well, hopefully next year we'll probably have music on, I think.
Oh.
I think hopefully we're going to be welcoming an open singles event next March, which we will stream. I think the club has applied for a music licence.
At last.
So we'll have some music on. Might even have an event. We might have a rock and bowl.
It'd be good. I'd quite like a television in the dining room, so
Yeah,
that
I
we
think
can
we're
watch
probably
the
gonna
World
get the
Bowls in
World-
January,
yeah.
and so that's another licence.
Yeah, that'll be good. That'll be good.
We always used to, and
Yeah, I think we'll probably do
it
that.
meant people
John,
came.
I think people will.
That's better, John. Hopefully that will settle.
Club's always making improvements. We've got new furniture, I understand, to come in.
Yes, I look forward to that.
Moment make some effort. Although we're pretty good on membership, we'll do something in the new year to in the new season to try and increase our membership.
Yeah, I have to say the carpet is always kept in a fantastic condition.
Yeah.
I played somewhere the other day, and I have to say the carpet was filthy.
Yeah, I think we're particularly lucky here with the carpet,
yeah,
the
they do look after
lighting,
it.
and
Yeah,
you know,
and the heating's good.
yeah, absolutely, yeah. Well, John will be pleased. They're short. They're still short, but John will be pleased with the fact that he's holding 2 shots. Brian will be wondering what's gone wrong, but still. I think Brian just regrouping himself at the moment. Yeah, he's walked off the mat again because there's going to be a bowl coming up on the opposite rink. It's just coming towards it. It is awkward sometimes when you're playing singles, and because you've got a rink games going on either side.
You just have to stop
and you have to stop,
regroup.
Yeah. Well, he's certainly here, but I don't think he's here. Oh yes, he is. What do I know?
Wow.
It didn't look he was it. When I looked up, looking down the green, it didn't look like he was here.
There's no
John.
restriction on visiting the head, is there, Graham, in
No,
singles?
there
So-
isn't. No. That's why I can't understand why John hasn't looked more. But that may be a little bit of frustration in John, really.
Putting his backward in.
Yeah.
Perfect line.
Brian will be pleased to get another bowl in here. Coming well again. Coming very well again. He's through. He's not in the count. But John's certainly trying here.
Oh. One shot to Brian.
One shot to Brian, 15-7. Brian's cast on his longer length. Yeah, he's probably about a metre,
Good
just
start.
over a metre. Yeah, another good start from Brian. Certainly putting John under pressure.
Yes.
And John's not really settled on a hand going away from the viewing area. he started well, but he's only actually had, in the last 12 bowls, he's only had 2 through the head, which shows a
It's very unusual for
yeah,
him.
very unusual. It's a good place.
Yeah, it's making it really difficult for John.
Mate. And John's uncomfortable. He's changed his hands, so he's clearly uncomfortable with the backhand coming down. But,
Just needs something to boost him.
he needs a shot. He needs a shot. He can't buy one at the moment, but he needs to get one. It's a good bowl, this. Certainly an excellent bowl. Might have thought, it's got
well played. Yes,
Yeah.
he's really pleased with that.
Yeah. So this is the difference. If Brian's come up to have a look, John, there are times when a look at the head might be advantageous to him. A decent bowl here. Yeah, this is a fabulous
certainly
bowl.
not short.
This is going to be. Yes, this is a very, very good bowl. I thought at one stage he'd actually got his own front bowl, which would have pushed John's out clean. But it's got the shot.
John's got to draw to the tee area.
Yeah, he's got a yard 4 feet.
Excuse
I would
me.
expect John to draw this.
Yes. Sent it out on a good line.
Sent it out a good
It's got
line.
the weight.
And he just needs to get. And he's not. He's not sent it. I don't think Brian's going to need to be asked twice here. I think I'll expect him to draw the shot. He's gone wide. They stay out there. He's gone very, very wide. The look of things here.
John's got to get in within a yard.
Yeah. Certainly looks better. Yep. John goes up. Be interesting what John does with the mat here. Whether he changes it radically. John marching up the green with purpose. It'll be interesting what he does with this. Yep. Let's change things about. gone up about three metres. He's actually cast it 2 metres from the ditch.
Good start.
Yeah, good start.
Bowl and a half behind the jack.
Yeah, I think John's still shot with a bowl to the left-hand side as you look at it. Out on a decent green, this will come back all of this.
It's coming back well.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Brian trying.
Going to catch his own wood. Still room for John to get inside those.
Yeah, certainly is. John shouting, oh no. It's a good line. Is he here?
Bit light.
Yeah, he certainly is. Give chances to John to get a third in. Make a difference to the scoreline if he was to hold these, Jill.
This is trying.
Certainly trying.
It is trying.
Yep, we will. I think that's fair to say. Maybe not. Maybe not got in. I think for next season, for the singles duel, we'll have to issue the markers with paddles so we can see how many shots are being held.
Yes. Club can buy them, and
Yeah, I think
then
so.
we'd have to put colours up
Yeah,
by the scoreboard so people knew.
that's fine. I think we could.
But,
I think we
that's
could
easy
stretch
to do.
to some stickers, can't we?
Oh yes.
I think John will be disappointed that he let Brian in there. Brian took full advantage, to be fair. And goes 16-8 up. Seventeenth end. Just about an hour and 15 into the game. John Outwell. Has he got the weight? Looks like it. Yeah, looks like shot bowl, well bowled, John. Interesting to see whether Brian changes his hand here. No, he's sticking with that backhand going up. Probably the more reliable of the two hands. Well, certainly round his own bowl.
Weight's not bad either. Just going to.
Well, if it
I
drops,
think
it'll be a
sits.
shot. Pleased with the turnout of supporters this afternoon, Jill, aren't you? Yeah.
It's lovely to see so many people in the club.
Yeah, excellent.
Rustling of crisp packets and.
Yeah. We can commentate over the rustle of crisp packets as long as they're taking money over the bar. That's what we'll say. John was unlucky then. I think he thought he had it.
Yeah.
Brian Outwell. Yeah, certainly
Another
dropping
shot,
in, another
yes.
shot.
John going to stick to his backhand.
I would have thought so. I would have thought so. He's not been far off with his second bowl was just a little bit overweight.
Yes.
He's got the bowl that's just through to rest on if he's a little bit heavy. It's not badly out. And it's all about weight with John. He's just pushed through this a little bit. Yeah. Probably 4 feet or a metre and a bit through. Brian's changed his hands. I think he probably feels as though he can probably pull the jack or just rest on John's bowl. And if he's too heavy, he'll come through to a decent place anyway. Down well here. Down very well here. It's just it's just fell down into the second bowl. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, John's changed his hand. He won't be short.
No.
Wow.
Taken one out, but left a lot of room. Brian having a look at whether the front bowl counts.
Definitely one.
One out. Certainly looking for. Adi will be pleased. In the last few ends, they haven't got too close. He hasn't used so much chalk, Jill.
Yeah.
One shot, which puts Brian
On Brian, 17.
17. Brian's can see the finishing line from 17.
Sometimes the last 4 shots are the most difficult to
Oh,
get
absolutely.
because your opponent is trying that much harder,
Yeah.
and you tend to relax a little bit,
Yeah, you think
although you're not aware of it.
Yeah, you think you're over the line, but you're not.
No.
I think any singles player always has a nemesis of a particular shot, of whether it's 17, 18, 19, 20 or 21. They always have a game where they were stuck and
Yes.
couldn't move. May have won the game, but they stuck on that one shot for a little bit too long. Brian's got it away. John's having to wait for a bowl's coming up from the opposite direction.
John needs a good start.
Does. That's not a bad start.
That's a good start.
Decent
He's
reply here.
close, very close.
Yeah.
Yes.
Shot well. Good reply from Brian. Next down a decent line. I mean, well here.
Yes.
Yeah, very good. Well bowled.
He needed another roll, I think.
Did he?
Yes, the marker indicated 1 to Brian.
Oh, right, okay. Okay. Gives him a chance, though.
John's having a quick look. Oh. That was a stunning wood.
I see John doing nothing else but driving through these front 2 bowls. Problem is where it goes if he does it.
If it's out of rink, it'll be respotted.
It's whether it can get out of the rink. I mean, in some respects, if he's going to get it out of the rink, he needs to hit the gap rather than the front bowl. Oh, he's not. Don't know. gone for a shot to try and pick this jack off, which is be a fantastic shot if he pulls this off.
He's not far away.
Not far away at all. I don't know.
Oh, what a good effort.
Grand effort. He's actually only one down. It looks different on the screen, but he's got a jack-eye bowl that's actually second bowl, so that's why tempered his shot to. Interesting to see what Brian plays it. He's going
I
to play
think
a
he'll
similar.
go round the back, won't he?
He's going to play a similar shot. I'll see it in a minute. Oops.
Oh,
What a fabulous bowl that is.
wow. Chalk again.
I think he's got a drive, Jill, to be honest. Or is he? No, it's
No,
just
he's.
I don't think he's too far away here.
I don't know. He's coming
I
in
don't
very
think-
well. He's
I don't-
coming in very well. Oh, might have saved one. I don't know. Three.
Yeah, it was a fabulous bowl it was.
That puts a lot of pressure on John now.
Yeah, I think. Brian's certainly taken control of this game. Took control and has bowled very, very well. So I think there's an awful lot that John could have done about this.
No,
Well,
not a nice
this-
head to
No,
attack even.
no. So Brian within one shot of being club champion. But as you said though, that one shot can often take a lot of finding.
That's the pressure.
There's the pressure.
That's the pressure.
We need, yeah. I need one shot. I need to get on it, and then
Yeah.
bowls tight and light, as we say.
John's given himself a chance.
Yes, certainly has. Fall off this line. Yep.
Needs to be through.
He's going to be just through. Oh, a decent bowl.
Yes.
Coming well. Coming very, very well. Oh, yes. John still holds one.
He's coming up to look. That's good. Have to change his hand.
I think he probably forced into changing his hand,
Yeah.
Jill. He's got the shot with the back. He's still got the shot. But
He's got to come round that frontward.
but he's more interested in, as he just said, he's more interested in where the front bowl sits, Brian's front bowl, so can he get round it?
Yeah.
Certainly not easy, but he's gone for it. Certainly will come back round there with John's bowls. Just pushed it through a little.
Well, better there than short.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I think we might find Brian just overdrawing this onto John's shot bowl. If he's slightly tight, he could cut his own in for shot. But
Getting quite tense in here, I think.
yeah. Oh, I think he's played a little bit more weight than this. I think he's played for. I think they're certainly not going to come back out there.
He's going to have the best back.
Yeah. I think he was caught in between two minds there. I think, he knew he wanted to take the back bowl out, but probably not with that sort of weight.
John's still trying to draw for two.
Yeah, he's got no option but to try and draw on them. Certainly round it.
This is coming in well.
Yeah, we're just going to end up
Drop short.
just short.
But still, he's got the jack and
Yeah, he's still in the game. Playing a 20th end.
played 20 ends. Not that that's important. It's
No.
the score that counts. He's taking the mat up.
Yeah, he's trying to radically change it. He was brought them out up 5 or 6 yards.
But they both like short ends, don't they?
Yeah, sure, yeah. Not a bad start.
That one is 2 foot in front, 2 feet.
I'm not sure who's holding.
I think we can probably say It doesn't look fairly tight. This might make it easier for us. Don't know, I think it's just gone through. Brian's down a decent line here.
Yeah, trying again.
This looks suspiciously like the shot to me. Yeah, no. Yeah, probably drops in for shot. Have it? Maybe not. Don't know. It's, we're trying to look at it on screen and also trying to look at it
Live.
on the live
Yes.
on the green. I think this is saying it's the shot.
That makes John's life difficult.
Certainly does. I want to draw it perfectly now, John.
Change your hand.
He might choose to change his hand and just to play through the front bowls, but other than that, he's got a dead draw on the backhand to keep himself in the game. Certainly trying, but he's just over the top.
Well played, both.
Well played, both. Brian wins 21-9. Brian leads the new Bromsgrove singles champion. It's a good game. Both struggled in between with line and length.
Thank you to the marker.
Thank you to the marker AD, who's used all his chalk. But yeah, and just to give you an update on games that are going around in the drawn ladies pairs, we've got Margaret Kellard and Andrea Kinsella on 3, and Jane Sippets and Sue Atkinson on 11, and they're just playing the 9th end. In the men's drawn pairs, we've got Ian Kavanagh and John Little on 4. And Peter Bryan and Kevin Masters on 10, and they're playing the 9th end. And in the novice singles, we've got Kim Acadia on 12 and Brian Mitchell on 9. That's a pretty tight game because Kim took an 8-2 lead. Really thank you for watching, and we hope you'll be back with us. Potentially, you'll probably be back with us next season, unless we stream some during the summer. Okay, so thanks very much, guys, and look forward to seeing you back here soon.